What's that go? What's that go? What's that crazy? Welcome back to the Creative News, where we share updates of what's going on in the streets of the young creatives and art as a whole. First up, Mac the Word Machine from Optical Milk Records just dropped not one, not two, but three new music videos. I mean, like three. Hi, this man is clearly not on ESCOM's schedule because where does he get the energy from? I mean, like at this point, Netflix is literally shaking, bro. Next up, Blackout Fever is back. Yes, back from wherever creative legends go when they disappear on us. They're hosting a fire event on the 28th of August 2025 at Nikki's Jazz Restaurant. So if you love art, jazz, poetry, literature, and pretending you know wine pairings, this is your moment. You better not miss it. So at the door, you pay 50 Rand and you get a glass of wine also. So you don't want to miss it. Don't come crying to me saying, I missed it. I literally give you the date. So make sure you circle that date on your calendar, set an alarm or whatever. I want to see you there. And finally, Gala Noah is pulling up with a whole mood, an EP listening session for Orphic. The project is titled Bayeke, so it's hosted tomorrow on the 16th of August 2025. Make sure you come through. It's hosted at Cheeky's at Bramfontein. Make sure you come through. And that's all for this week's creative news. Now, speaking of creatives, you ever notice how we are terrible at saying no? Like someone invites you to a random 4-hour meeting about nothing, and instead of saying, nah, I'm good, you suddenly RSVPing like it's the Oscars or something like that. Well, today's episode is called Learning How to Say No. And trust me, it's not about rejecting invites. We are talking about protecting your energy, your time, and your sanity. We'll cover how to say no without feeling guilty, how to say no without making enemies, and how to say no when your heart says yes, but your calendar says, bro, rest. So grab a snack, because after today, the only thing you'll be saying yes to is yourself. Enjoy the episode. You ever say yes to something and then immediately feel your soul whisper, why do we do that? Yeah, that's the spiritual regret of an overstretched creative. Welcome back to Scatterbrain Studios, where today we are talking about the most underrated creative tool you'll ever need. The word no. Not maybe, not we'll see, not I guess. Just no. Let's unpack why that word feels so hard and how saying it can actually set your art to your energy and your soul free. No is not a rejection, it's redirection. When you say no to misaligned projects, people, or distractions, you are creating room for what's real. What's yours? What actually feeds your purpose? Think of no like pruning a tree. You're not killing it, you're helping it grow better. And saying no doesn't require you to explain yourself. Sometimes no thank you is enough, or even just say no. Full stop, as dry as it is. As creatives, we majorly struggle with this. But then I know someone out there is asking themselves, why are we struggling with saying no? I mean, it's just 2 letters, it's not that hard. I think it's because we are often used for our talents, but not always valued as people. People want the art, the ideas, the energy, but forget you need space to create it. So I'm gonna give you your permission slip. You don't have to say yes to every collab. You don't have to join every WhatsApp group. You don't have to respond immediately. You don't have to feel guilty for resting instead of showing up. Your no is sacred. Every no you give to the world is a yes to your soul. So I'm just gonna stop there, guys. For a young breather, for y'all to just process everything that I've just said and just understand how important it is to say no. I know it's pretty hard, but then you just gotta say no. Shout out with a quit, But then I'm gonna go to a young break, just to think a little bit, but there's gonna be a commercial playing next. So it's a very interesting commercial, rumor has it. I'll see y'all after a few seconds, I guess. So Fragments of the Forgotten Man, it's for those ones that don't fit into society, that don't conform into what society tells them to do. The weird ones, the artists, you know what I mean? So I told y'all my nigga was in Mauritius. He's done with this little vacation, now he's coming back. And I'm telling this, y'all are not ready for this, man, because the graphics are coming on some other level, and this nigga is like Picasso. Man, Picasso from the hood, man. You feel me? So I'm gonna let him introduce himself and just, let him explain what this project means to him and his whole journey as an artist, and we're gonna make this as quick as possible. For the weird ones, we got y'all backs, man, for real.
Oh, what's up, man? You good? And I just came back from Mauritius, man. It was hectic. You know what I mean? Hectic? It was hectic. I thought everything was gonna be smooth, I thought everybody was gonna be happy to see me, but man, I wasn't happy to be there. Everything was different from where I came from, the hood. Damn, everybody was so serious, I was even afraid to stand on the corner because I was thinking that people gonna say something strange about me. So I decided to go back in my hotel, and start doing some little project as, I'm an artist, man. But yeah, everything is cool and I'm happy to be here to work with my dude and do some big things, and everybody gonna be calling our names. I know you can hear that too. Yeah. So man, thank you, and thank you. I was about to ask my dude, what's up, man? Oh, you once talked about something, being different. Being different is something different that done different, and it is different. It's like a disease that you cannot escape. That doesn't have a cure because you're just different, man. You don't need medicine for that. You just gotta be proud of it. It's something small, but it is what it is, man. If you believe in yourself, you can survive this world, because the world is not on the outside, it's inside you. I've realized that when I was at Mauritius, I just realized that home is not a place, but a feeling. Thank you.
So before I leave, guys, I have to leave y'all with something. I can't just leave y'all empty-handed. Y'all gotta get a little something for this session. And I wish the session would have been much longer, but I have to go to a shoot somewhere in space. Yeah, that's not important. But I'm going to leave you with 5 steps, 5 ways actually to say no without even spiraling. Number one, I'm gonna start it off smooth. The gentle no. That's our number 1. The gentle no. Like for example, you can say, thank you for thinking of me, but I can't take it on right now. It's like perfect for soft exits and still respecting yourself. Number 2, the redirect way. Example, That's not in alignment with what I'm working on right now, but I appreciate it. It's useful when someone's offer sounds good, but it's off track. Number 3, the boundary setter. Example, I've been overextended lately and I'm being more intentional with my time. You are not making excuses, you are owning your energy. Number 4, the delay no. Example, let me sit with it and get back to you. It gives you space to feel into it instead of reacting from guilt. Number 5, the sacred no. Simple, direct, no guilt, no extra paragraphs. Just flip. This something I almost forgot. I have to give y'all homework. I'm sorry, but I have to. I just want to normalize that. So from now on, guys, just know that I'm gonna regularly give y'all homework. So I want you to write this in your journal, your diary, whatever you write on. Like, ask yourself this question: what's one thing you said yes to recently that drained you? And what might have happened if you had said no? Just give yourself time to explore on it, reflect. You are allowed to outgrow your past yeses. Feel me? Just give yourself time. And if some of y'all can, y'all can share your answers on the comment section and everything like that, And in final conclusions, this isn't about becoming rude. It's about becoming rooted. Saying no doesn't mean you're cold. It means your energy has value. Protect your art, protect your focus, and protect your peace. Scatterbrain is for everyone. Protecting your energy is a spiritual act. Until next time, guys, peace and love.